you know, that anniversary of Ryu Asada, one of the Hot Wheels designers, passed away on March 23, 2021, due to a stage 4 cancer. Um, he actually designed a lot of good cars. I mean, seriously, like a lot of good cars. Here's some of them over here. We'll wait for people to join, and until then, let's just collect some of his cars too. And yeah, we got a lot of cars to showcase today. Uh, we're gonna go with fantasy as well, so because he also designed some good fantasy castings alongside with real licensed. I should have, made the video yesterday, but I was a little bit busy. That's why. So today is also another Friday stream. A lot of cards from my blisters. As you all know, that I just keep some of my newly added cards in blisters. Hopefully somebody will join the stream. We'll make it at least an hour long. And yeah, let's just find some more cards. There's some good old cars over here. The Corvette. The Lamborghini Cinturonio. Sorry for that. Beautiful McLaren P1. Then I add to the list as well. Some of these were from 20 packs. Here is the famous S2000. This car influenced the Hot Wheels, this car just like influenced the Hot Wheels world. Like this is probably one of the #1 JDM castings made by Hot Wheels. Like popular. You could say the most popular ones are like the NSX, the R34, and the S2000. The S2000 I think got released like a ton, like I think every year. This is the basic of 2020. This is my favorite, variation because of its beautiful green color with this air discs. I love it. It's just simple. Love the detailing as well. This car is also on Hot Wheels Unleashed, the video game, if you're not familiar with. So we're just going to switch to Lancia Stratos. He also designed the two Lancias as well. And he also designed the Super Volt. This one over here. Not a fan of this casting. I got this from from a 20 pack. So not a fan actually, but still interesting card to have in my collection. Like I collect like a lot, all kinds of cars, so I don't actually care much. Well, Ryu Asada is actually placed at my top 5 currently, and first obviously in my top 5 designers in the Hot Wheels world. Second comes Junimai, also another Japanese designer. He also designed some of the cool cars, such as he designed the R34, then the 300ZX. Then he designed some, like cars from accelerators. Like, seriously, those were also cool. Just go and get some cars. So then we have the case with me over here. Nobody has joined yet. From here's the Donut Drifter. 2 people actually designed it. I forgot the first designer, but Ryu Asada actually helped designing this car, so we're just gonna give him also credit. This car is also added to the list. Then this is just my my favorite fantasy castings over here. The High Beam is also another favorite casting. I have the 2019 Baja Blazers one over here, but the Tokyo 2021 is really, this just hits hard. I love it. This should go here, but I actually didn't put this one in my case. Anyway, so I think he designed this one, I guess. This Formula 1 casting. I think he did. I kind of forgot. Nerve hammer. What else? There's nothing much here, so we'll go with some of my extra fantasy castings. I think he designs a couple of here. I think this Loopster. No, this is not this one. Fast Fish. Diesel Boy. Junimice design over here, as I've mentioned earlier. Nothing much here. Isn't that much, I think, interesting. Hyperfin. Alright. This is an interesting one over here. The Celerushers Spectite. Then the Exotic was also designed by Ryu Asada, so we'll get that. Somebody's joining and leaving again. Durora. And yeah. For my next one, however, I just wrote something over here that actually feels really stupid. I think I wrote this one around like 2021, or I don't know, I forgot, but it just feels really stupid. I think nothing from here, so we're just gonna leave this 10-pack. I think from this Lamborghini 5-pack, I think he designed these two castings. I have a huge problem remembering things, and I really don't want to, get some stuff wrong. So, yeah, kind of lazy to research. So, kind of you can see all the cars over here. Let's just give a overview of the castings. Piece of my collection over here. Plus, nobody has yet chatted yet. Let me see. Nope. Anyway. Let's turn this light off for now. I need to run low on battery, so yeah. I'll just use my flash for a bit. Looks pretty ugly, I know. We're gonna turn on my lamp a few minutes later after everybody joins. Until then, I'll just get all the cars. There's a 4GT. Let's see, is there anything that I have to remove? Pretty much done here. Pretty much doing live stream on the wrong time, I guess. Well, alright. Okay, here's another casting. Fair Lady 2000. I think I pretty much got some of the cars that I think that I actually, adore a lot from Ryu's, collection. And there's still more. There are like still more over there. Let me see again. Found another one over here. Here's a GT car, 2019 Ford Mustang, or 2018. So we'll switch a car over here. We said that Cadillac over here. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Replace that. I divided my car into like my collection into sections like American, Japanese, European. American just took my like half of my space. Like I had to keep some of my cars somewhere else. Ryu Asada's first design was a fantasy casting Super Blitz, I think. And his first real license casting was his Honda S2000 that I spoke about a few minutes earlier. This casting, I had a really great difficulty to find it. I got it from a 20-pack. Like, I got most of the cars that I actually needed from a 2020 collection from a 20-pack. And I'm pretty much happy. Like this Aston Martin over here. Or maybe this Lamborghini Gallardo. Stock. This is absolutely beautiful. Not Ryu's design. But still, it's a really pretty good casting. 3 people join. Let's get my lamp. Turn off my flash. Alright. So, I guess let's take a look at some of the cars from the very beginning. Again. And here's another car that actually is a really special to the community as well as for Ryu. This is the 1989 Porsche 934 Turbo, which was his cancer, his cancer's doctor's car. Basically, the doctor owned a Porsche 934, and there's the stethoscope. Very low light. See, it's a pretty great touch. Yeah, it's a pretty good car. Pretty also a very cool car. If you didn't know, I'm doing a European Cup, and this one, is in our race. So 2 people are watching, and I wonder why nobody's actually chatting. But if nobody actually, talks for a bit, like for the first 30 minutes, I'm just gonna end it. If nobody just joins. So it's a pretty cool casting. We're gonna keep it back where it was. The next car is the 2017 Acura NSX. A pretty cool casting. It's in a very midnight color. The back is absolutely beautiful. Like, this is one of the probably one of the cool looking V-colors that I've seen so far. This midnight Acura is just beauty. I have a blue one as well, but that one is the wheels are in a really bad condition. Here's a blue one. I will prefer the black one over the blue one. It looks pretty sharp and cool, as you can see. I love it. So, yeah, this one goes back to the collection. Ryu Asada, before joining Hot Wheels, worked on Matchbox. He designed 4 Matchbox castings, I think. And some of them still get released to this day. Pretty cool to see that. Then the next car is the Corvette ZR1. This Corvette is also pretty beautiful. I did a comparison video with these 2 Corvettes. He designed a lot of Corvettes, especially the C7. He designed the GT1 as well as this one over here. He also designed a lot of Tesla models, like the Model X, Model 3, Model S. Alright, the next car we'll go with is the McLaren P1. Another beautiful casting over here, just a sec. Alright. is also another beautiful looking casting. I love it. There are still a lot of colors that Hot Wheels released, and I saw like a lot of them once in a Facebook market page. They were selling a lot of them, and I couldn't get it. I don't know why. I found something else interesting, so yeah. What else can we just showcase here? Here's a Nissan GTR Liberty Walk Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTR. The name is just messed up, so we're not gonna pronounce that. This is my very first Liberty Walk car, as the R34 Liberty Walk and the Sylvia have just entered the. Holy crap! 5 people are watching it. Have just entered the. Is anyone even chatting? I have no idea. Alright, anyway. Suddenly just turned from 1 to 5. That's kind of weird. Anyway, this is the Nissan GTR R35 Liberty Walk Silhouette. My first Liberty Walk in my collection, by the way. And it's a pretty cool car. I love it. Then here's a funny twin mill, the tuned twin mill, you could say. One of the first castings of 2021, and this is just a twin mill, but it's way too small. You could classify as a Shoryu copy. He also designed the manga tuner, also a tuned version. So it's pretty interesting to see these guys as you could say a Shoryu scaled. The Donut Mini is also, not Donut Mini, what I'm saying. The Donut Drifter. The Donut Drifter is also a little bit the same size as a tuned vehicle. And here's the small bone shaker, also kind of like a tuned casting, but it kind of, oh crap, sorry about that. Anyway, this car is kind of a little bit weird as well, since it doesn't actually roll perfectly, so yeah. Alright, next up, nobody's still, I think, 2 people are joined, but yeah. Here's my dream car, the Civic FKA Type R. Now, this car, this one I had to import it all the way to the US, to my country, so it was a pretty hard process, because I was fed up, waiting for like a new casting, so I just, went to the Facebook market page, my best buddy in hunting, and then I got it. There's a Type R over here. I think the chrome is rubbing off a little bit, which I don't actually want. There's my white one over here. I'm just checking on something. Hey there's a Ludacus Racing. Finally, somebody chatted. Thank you for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. We're just showcasing some cars from Ryu Asada's design. Fine. Thank you for thank you for joining. It's been a while since somebody joined actually chatted. So we're just taking a look at some cars today. If you want, you can suggest me some cars to showcase just. Here's the RX-7, also in a popular casting. This one just got, I think, the Pandem, Pandem edition in the premium line, so I'm not much excited for that to get it because it's pretty hard. It's almost time for bed, bro. Oh, it's 11. It's 9 for me currently. Well, I don't have school, so I can just, stream until 10. So I'm just gonna sleep after my father comes back. Like, basically, we eat dinner at the same time. Yeah. Anyways, so here's the Honda Prelude. Well, this car actually was owned by his family member, I think family members, and this is also one of the cars that actually pretty good detailed. So I think it's a little the chrome is a little bit rubbing off again. I don't quite like it. You love that Donut Drifter. I actually do love it too. I actually call it the Donut Media car, but yeah. Well, this Honda Prelude is actually pretty beautiful. I may get the blue one, but I don't know if anyone has it or not. I'm thinking to get some, old cars from some old cars from 2018 or 2019. It's a little bit cool to get some old cars. Here's a Jaguar F-Type 2021. It's also racing in my, Euro Cup. I just love this F-Type. Any case from 2023? No, we haven't seen any cars from 2023 yet. We're still waiting, and I think still running on peak, like the last cases of 2022. I went to peg hunting today, and I saw a McLaren Elva, one of those, newly designed cars for last year. There's a Prelude once again. Just checking if the cars have, got any chrome loss or not. I'm a little bit, sentimental of my vehicles. Here's the SVD Lightning. Then the Lancias over here. There's the Delta Integrale. Then the Stratos. Love it. Alright. That was a, unwanted spam, so sorry about that. Lancia Delta Integrale and the Lancia Stratos. Love it. If you guys actually want me to, suggest showing some cars on the stream, do actually, please suggest. It will be also a little bit fun. Yeah, I'm speaking about that McLaren Elva. I found a black one, not the blue one. Yeah, they had the gold one for 2023 as well. It's pretty cool to see the McLaren Elva, making a debut in the Hot Wheels world. There's a Toon Twin Mill again. Just packing all my cars. Here's a Mazda Miata over here. I saw this car a lot of times in my area. One in red, one in white, one in like freaking GR80. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Livery, like it was wrapped in a GR80 livery. It was pretty cool to see this car in person. Tesla Model X. Packing all the cars that I don't need anymore. Here's the, one of my top 10 favorite, top 5 or top 10, you could say, top 10 favorite cars. The Bentley Continental GT3. This is a lovely casting. I don't care about the details, but the livery, the livery, it's pretty. It's like I have lots of words. It's really beautiful. Like the way they execute it, it's just awesome. Like this actual livery exists in real life. I've seen it over in many video games like Asphalt 9, and etc. and etc. So they have that one as well. Pretty cool to have it. One of the last cars from 2020. Lovely piece. I use it a lot for my GD stop motions. And this forever will be one of my favorite cars that I've ever owned in my collection. So there's a Liberty Walk silhouette. The 944 Turbo. Way at the beginning we saw this one. There are also a lot of cars that I have missed out on. That I didn't showcase them yet. Here's a Draftinator. It's an orange plastic body. It has an orange plastic body. A cool collection. Thank you very much. I sometimes think myself like having a really, a weird collection, like a mix of fantasy and real licensed. Actually, like, don't remember the cars that I actually have. Sometimes I just forget what I have. But in the meantime, when I just clean up, I'm just surprised with the amount of cars that I have. Here's my number one favorite, my dream car over here, the Nissan GTR R35. This car was in my, was in my radar for a while until I found one, luckily in a very logical price. This car is just absolutely pretty beautiful. I just love the details and the design. What case is that drafting there? It's from 2021. I think it's from the F case. This orange color, it's pretty old, you could say. Around 2021. I think you have this other blue color. There was also a blue color, and I wish they made a lot of clothes for these because this is a really cool looking fantasy casting, as a modern fantasy casting, of course. Next up, the Mazda MX-5 Miata. This is the old one over here, and I got this one around 2020. I love it. What else? Oh, I just forgot to showcase this. This is the Acura NSX, the car that Ryu Asada actually owned. Like, see, this is one of the cars, also one of the cars that actually had a great influence on the Hot Wheels world, alongside with the S2000. That MX-5 can run on track. Same here. I actually don't know what's the big deal with this buddy. I think this is just only eligible for photography or stop motions. I'm gonna use it for my photography, not for stop motions, I think. But this is a pretty cool casting for photography. This is the NSX coming in. This car is actually coming to my future stop motion that is actually called Japanese Grand Prix. Alongside with the FC3S. It's slow. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty slow. I thought it was like an error, but I realized it's just nothing. We have the R33 Skyline. This is one of the castings that I'm also proud to own. One of the best, well executed cars. The R34 was also a good one, but it was a very overhyped casting. Like, seriously, I didn't find none. But this is a seriously good casting. I love this. The R33 GTR is hated by in the real world. But to be honest with you, I kind of like the R33 as well. R34 always will stay at the top. Then let's just go to some European castings. We haven't checked out some Europeans over here. We have the AMG GT and the 720S. I have the GT3 version as well of this bad boy. But yeah, the 720S is also another beautiful piece over here. I have the white one of this all those guys as well. I don't have the Senna yet. I wish I had the McLaren Senna. Would have been pretty much cool. Somebody's joining and leaving. I think it's a bot. Since somebody as a bot just commented on my live stream, like, after this. The Integra over here is also another pretty cool looking casting. There's a skull. My favorite emoji. I kind of tried to customize it, but that somehow made it worse. Pretty good livery. Like seriously, it's a little bit cool livery. And yeah. Next up, let's go with European again. BMW M2, 2016 BMW M2. This car needs to come back to the Hot Wheels, main lines for a while. Now, Ryu's last design, as far as I remember, is the Sylvia S15 Liberty Walk, and after that, on the wiki, I saw, none Ryu Asada's design at all. Pretty much sad to see that. Here's a Lotus Esprit. Yeah. You see, I'm a huge fan of Lotus. I just love the Elise, then the Emira as well, the Evija. Evija, well, I kind of like it, not that much, but yeah. I saw one in green in the Hot Wheels world. I didn't get it because, I found the Aston Martin GT3, of course. Just checking on some cars. So you have the Lotus Esprit. Oh wait, you have the Lotus Emira. Okay, the Emira, I haven't found one yet. But yeah, I forgot to showcase this one. The Honda City Turbo. This car is also, this is like more like a race type. It just gives me some Japanese Grand Touring vibes with a wide body styled. Then there's like a bike in the back as well. Pretty cool detail. It's also pretty fast. I mean, for a small car, it's really fast. I have a blue one, can't run it either. The Lotus, or the Honda City Turbo. The Honda City Turbo runs pretty fast. Like, seriously. Ford GT. I think Ryu designed the GT3 version of this one. This is the orange color in the back. Holy crap, the back is absolutely ugly. I don't know why, but it just looks like an awkward, like a guy just staring awkwardly. I don't know. But the front is pretty beautiful. Alright, so it's time to pack up some cars. And it was a pretty great stream. However, I expected more people to join, but I think I did a live stream in a wrong time. So it's pretty much obvious that some people are not gonna join. So you have a lot of Ford GTs and none of them can run on your track. That's a pretty weird sign, to be honest. Most of the cars in my collection run, except for those which have extremely big wheels or having no wheels at all. And I don't actually race my cars that much that I used to back in the day. Like in a pandemic, I used to look like, my own Hot Wheels challenges. Before I started my YouTube channel in 2021, there began my racing videos, and then I had to stop around 2022. I still uploaded, but those didn't get much views, and I actually, had studies, of course. There's the Honda Odyssey that needs to come back really badly. I don't know if, I mean, Ryu Asada just like passed away, and I don't know if he had any plans for re-releasing this one. I mean, maybe will Hot Wheels will. But we'll later see in the future if his castings will ever get released again. Good job. I'm just fixing my collection, so my 20 pack a little bit. Alright, done. Alright, it's almost 40 minutes now, and I'm gonna end the stream right after 3 minutes. Let's see, what else can I add? Let's go find, let me find out another cool car. Well, here's another one, Porsche Panamera. The Aston Martin, 83. Another black Mercedes. The F-Type. This is the old one. Not old, you can see the first generation. And here is the 911. 1971 Porsche 911. This is a this one was first released as a Magnus Walker, design. First debuted as a Magnus Walker, base livery. And Magnus Walker is he's like a rare car collector. And I quite like his Magnus Walker. Alright, Zelda, thanks for watching this stream. Really appreciate it. Nobody actually joined my stream that much. And I'm gonna end it right here too. So thanks for watching, and have a good night. So see you later.